Go to your iPad to your notes section, label it Counterclaims, pause, and be ready to go. What is a counterclaim? A counterclaim is the argument that you are writing against the other side, and there are 5 steps to a counterclaim, just 5 sentences. How many steps are there in a counterclaim paragraph? Yep, there are 5. So let's begin and get ready for your notes. All right, so our first step, which is our very first sentence of our counterclaim, acknowledges the other side of the argument. It shows that you are mature enough to acknowledge it, but you're going to attack it. Any good argument shows that there's another side. So this is what you always start your sentences with when you do your counterclaim. It should always say, others say. So an example, others say advanced technology keeps students disconnected and keeps them from building relationships. So what is your goal of a counterclaim paragraph? It is to acknowledge that there is another side and attack it. Then step 2 or sentence 2 is called your rebuttal. This is where you shut down that other side. You let them say something for just a second and then you shut them down because you are showing them that they are flawed and that their side cannot be correct. So you swing it back around to you by using the however, and then you bring it back to your side with the main point. Look at the example. However, advanced technology provides the opportunity for many individuals to stay connected and communicate regularly through the use of social media websites. So let me ask a question. True or false, your goal is to weaken the opposing argument in the rebuttal. The answer is true. You want to show that the argument is flawed. All right, step 3, which is our third sentence of our counterclaim paragraph, is that it needs to be strong and effective, which means you have to provide evidence. This evidence should not be repetitive. It should support your however statement that you made. Example, according to the article, Technology Connects Us, social media sites have transformed society in the way humans can interact with one another. So there's my evidence supporting my however. Then our fourth step is our elaboration. This is where you have to explain your evidence for your side, and you use this to further weaken that opposing claim, to shut it down. Example, technology always allows mankind to stay connected in various ways. Through the use of social media sites, individuals have no excuse but to remain in contact with one another. This should not be more evidence. This should be you taking your evidence, explaining it in your own words, and use it to stop the argument. And then we get to our last sentence, which is step 5. It's your closing sentence with your link included. This should be a strong sentence to support your claim, kind of the boom test. You should be able to kind of make their head spin and make them be like, wow, I can't believe they just said that. So therefore, be very strong and powerful. Look at your example. Therefore, technology actually benefits our society by strengthening our relationships across the globe. We're going to look at an example of a counterclaim paragraph and review. Others say advanced technology keeps students disconnected and keeps them from building relationships. However, advanced technology provides the opportunity for many individuals to stay connected and communicate regularly through the use of social media websites. According to the article, Technology Connects Us, social media sites have transformed society the way humans can interact with one another. Technology allows mankind to stay connected in various ways. Through the use of social media sites, individuals have no excuse but to remain in contact with one another. Therefore, technology actually benefits our society by strengthening our relationships across the globe. So these are all those simple sentences for examples I used and now put together to make one complete counterclaim paragraph. All right, what part of the counterclaim is highlighted? Others say advanced technology keeps students disconnected and keeps them from building relationships. Hint, it's the very first sentence of the counterclaim. What is that called? If you said this is the counterclaim sentence, you are right with the others say. What part is highlighted now? Of According to the article, Technology Connects Us, social media sites have transformed society in the way humans can interact with one another. Hint, according to the article. So what specific sentence would this be in our counterclaim? If you said evidence, then you are correct because it starts with according to the article and it shows you what piece of evidence I am using in my counterclaim. All right, let's test your knowledge some more. What sentence is, however, advanced technology provides the opportunity for many individuals to stay connected and communicate regularly through the use of social media websites? My key here is that it's however with a comma. What sentence would that be called? Well, if you answered the second sentence, which is the rebuttal, then you would be correct because we are throwing our but in there, however, and bringing down the other side. All right, our next sentence, therefore, technology actually benefits our society by strengthening our relationships across the globe. Which part of my counterclaim is this sentence? I see the words therefore, and I'm poking a few more holes and giving them a strong ending. So if you said that as step 5, which is the end of the counterclaim in that closing sentence, you would be correct. Great job. Almost there. All right, what sentence says technology allows mankind to stay connected in various ways through the use of social media sites? Individuals have no excuse but to remain in contact with one another. What part of my counterclaim would this be? I see according to the article in the sentence before it, so if you guessed elaboration, you would be correct because this sentence explains my evidence. If you don't include a counterclaim paragraph, you will not score higher than a blank in purpose, focus, and organization on the FSA. The answer is you will not score higher than a 1. You cannot get higher than a 1 in the first column if you do not be mature with your argumentation and show that there is more than one side to the argument. Super important to have that counterclaim when it's argumentative. Let's do a quick recap. Make sure that this is what you have in your notes. So make sure this is what you have put down in your notes. This is the simple version after going through everything. You need to make sure that you have counterclaim as your title because this is the sentence we are talking about and it only is used with argumentative writing. In a counterclaim, your first sentence is others say, tell me something about the other side. Shut it down with your rebuttal, however, and then pick a piece of evidence that supports your rebuttal with a source. Explain that piece of evidence, and obviously link and conclude your sentence, dropping the hammer, letting them know that you are right, this is the only way to go, and nothing else matters. So they better jump on your boat because your boat is the one sailing down for success. And if you can do these 5 sentences, this is a counterclaim in your argumentative writing essay. So now we have more practice to do. Good luck.